not just creating a place for you to go to network. As chamber members, when you have a business, you know you need to join the chamber because you need to have people to network. What we want to do is not create just an atmosphere for you to network in. We want to be there to help you with your businesses legislatively, first of all, but then also to teach your sales force how to network, teach you how to different things about business and how to run a business and how to do business. So we try to really come up with some topics that businesses need to know more about, so that we can carry on their education through us.
If there's a topic that you would like to hear from, though, we want to hear from you, because we're trying to, as we're planning all of these topics and trying to figure out how to plan the seminars and the membership meetings, if we hear back from you, then that's a good feedback, so we know what to plan. So we want to make sure that you're attending. If we're off in left field thinking of this topic, and you're over here in right field, then
you pulls over to right field.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also just education throughout our community. The Junior Achievement Day, we have volunteers that go and teach at Junior Achievement Day in the schools. Everybody who's ever done that has just really thoroughly enjoyed that. That's good.
Well, you've done that before.
Yeah. The scholarship, like I said, we give over $3,000 away in scholarship money to our area seniors. The general membership meeting topics, again, if you guys have a topic you want to hear more about, or you have somebody specific that you'd like to hear from, let us know, so that it might be something we can get on the agenda. The Chamber Business University classes are the free classes that happen every month. Again, with the topics, we can think of what we think you might need to know about or want to know about, but if you guys want to let us know.
We have one tomorrow morning at Lake St. Louis Fire Protection District, across from Lake St. Louis Boulevard Park. It'll be on effective writing, so how to effectively write your emails and your letters and things like that, get your point across faster. So that's from 9 until 10. It's absolutely free. So.
And I think she's going into not just like emails and letters, but how to effectively write any kind of literature for, like, so I'm talking about the bags, the literature you're going to put in the bags. If you don't work for a company that has a preset of what you need to put in there, and you're trying to think of this stuff yourself, so it kind of she'll help you with that. The community partnership. So Tommy snuck in well after we started. If we could hear from Tommy and Eric about the communities and how we work with you and just what you guys got going on. You're eating. How about Eric?
Tommy's always got his mouth full of food, so I'll start that briefly. Eric Sermon with the City of Lake St. Louis. Don't have a whole lot to say other than, we try to work with all our businesses, particularly our chamber members in the City of Lake St. Louis, or anyone that does business in town, any involvement with the city. We try to be here to support you, to do what we can to make you successful, partnering with the chamber, to host events or this, different kind of things. And actually, we're going to do a little bit more this year. We just approved our budget last night, in fact, and have some more sponsorship opportunities, things like that. But anyway, I just try to I'm always available. Tony has my information. I've got cards today. Like I said, if you just want to know what's going on in the city, if you got questions on, what stores coming in where, what buildings going up, what roads being, renovated, whatever that might affect your business, just let me know. I'm happy to answer anything. And if there's anything, kind of piggyback on what Tony said earlier, issues that affect you all as businesses, let me, the chamber can certainly do this, but I'd also like to be your voice with our Board of Aldermen. We've got a board that really desires to be business friendly and promote business growth in the city, probably more so than they've ever been. And so they're always pushing me to know, what are the issues affecting our businesses? Are there elements of our sign code, of our, restrictions that are too onerous? All these kinds of things that you may come across in your business. Let me know, and these are things that we want to look at and see if there's a way to do it better. And like I said, it's just any issues that come up, anything with the City of Lake St. Louis, happy to talk, help you out, do what I can.
I'm Tommy Monroe with the City of Garden Prairie. What he said. Same thing. I'm your contact person for Darting Prairie, and every city has different issues or different regulations regarding businesses, different ordinances, different zonings. Some are more favorable than others. But if you do have a question, first of all, who has a business in Darting Prairie? So why am I talking to you people? Jeff lives in Darting Prairie, so that's good. But if you do end up expanding that way, and you do have zoning issues or questions regarding what can be done in the city, give me a call, let me know. And in many cases, it's better to call me than alderman or anyone else. Let me be your contact person and your point person. If you have a question, let me know. If I don't know the answer, I'll find out for you. Okay? Thanks.
And if you guys remember, if you don't remember, when you had a problem, shoot, who was that guy they introduced to us? Call us, and we'll put you in contact with the right.
Oh, one other thing, and Eric touched on it, regarding sponsorships. We all have different things happening in our cities that are sponsorship opportunities. We have, during the summer, starting now on Saturday nights, free movie and concert nights at Darting Prairie behind City Hall and City Park. Let's see, this Saturday is a small concert and movie. We're showing Annie. Next week will be the concert and not the movie. So if you are interested in that, contact Melissa at City Hall. If you can't remember that, just ask for me and I can put you in touch with her. Okay.
I think Lake St. Louis does that too, right?
Yeah, we've got, between the Meadows, I believe,
Yeah, the
the
Meadows.
Meadows, as well as the city concert, we've got, there's a concert or a movie night, pretty much every week, I believe, through the summer. In fact, in some weeks, there's a movie night, one night, concert on Thursday, for example, movie night on Saturday. And so tons of events going on in the city, as well as chamber events, and if you ever want to know anything about them, or sponsorship opportunities, or any of that kind of stuff, just let me know.
And third Saturday in September is a biggie for us, is Prairie Day. Big festival event at City Hall, in City Park. We have activities for families, activities for kids. We also have a section over on the ball field next to City Hall for vendors. It's your opportunity to come and highlight your company, show us what you have, what you're providing. There is no cost for that. We don't charge. So I usually send out letters. If you're interested, letters start going out now, actually, middle of June. And then a follow-up in July and August. But we do have assigned booths, but if you are interested, get your information to me early, because there are only so many spaces. Usually we have about 70 to 75 vendors, and that's as much as that field will hold. But it is free, and we try to offer that to Darting Prairie businesses, St. Charles County businesses first, and then everybody else. Okay? Third
Quite a few
Saturday in
people that go through
September.
there, right? Did you have a count as about how many people, because there was quite a few.
Yeah, it is crowded, but it's difficult to get a count because there's so many points of ingress and egress. People come from all different directions, so there's not one gate. That's something maybe we should think about, is having.
Well, I will tell you that the bags that the ambassadors give out, we make bags like that up for different events like that also. Lake St. Louis has Fall Festival that we had a booth at, and we gave those bags out. Both of those events, we made 200 bags up to give out, and it was the first time that we had done it. So we didn't really know exactly how many I needed to make up, but it just had chamber members stuff in it, and I would give one to each family. So just to give you an idea, I ran out about 2 to 3 hours early at Darting Prairie Days. Lake St. Louis Fall Festival, I ran out. That was the first one I had done, and so I didn't really have a grasp on needing to keep track of things. But I know I ran out before I was done on that day too. So that gives you an idea as to how many families you're gonna reach if you have a booth at these events.
When you talk about stuff to put in the bag, are you talking about, like, say, chip clips or something fun? Are you talking about literature?
Both. People will bring both. We've had chip clips, we've had koozie cups, pins, just whatever.
Stress
Whatever.
balls.
Yeah, stress balls.
Any way to promote your business, anything
Yeah.
you want to do.
And the literature, I know Claudia's really good about this. Like, sometimes she'll do literature and she'll roll it so it's 3D. So when they're putting their hand down into the bag, it doesn't get lost in just like a stack of papers and then maybe they don't see it. she's done it to where she's folded it and put a little sticker that said there was a gift inside, something that grabbed their attention, so they'll definitely have it in their hand and open it. So think about things like that too, when you're bringing up stuff that's really gonna get noticed. I know that we at one time had someone that brought business cards and just stapled a piece of bubble gum to his business card. So it can be as easy as that. Just don't stress out over it.
Yeah.
But it is a good way to get your name in front of a lot of people. Okay, so our leads groups. We have 3 different leads groups as of right now. The difference between a leads group, because I'm going to talk to you about networking groups too, the difference between our leads groups and our networking groups is our leads groups as 1 profession per group. Industries.
Not one profession.
Industry specific.
Yeah.
So you know, if there's not an opening in one of the 3 leads groups that we have, and you want to get into a leads group, if you let us know that, we kind of keep a rolling list at the chamber office. And whenever there's a big group of people, we see if we can grab somebody to be a leader of it. So I'm going to have Jeff talk about the Westplex leads group, just because I know for sure you're in it.
Yeah, I'm in the Westplex Leads group, and we get together every 2 weeks at the chamber office, and like Jamie said, as opposed to the other more informal networking opportunities, it's more there to pass leads and to be aware of what an individual in a particular profession does. To build relationships with those people, know the details of their business. People always like to do business with people that they like, and so that's an opportunity to, get to know the other chamber members there and, find out how they do business and be able to refer business to those people when you can, and to be able to get referrals from those businesses when they run into people that are in need of your services.
Claude, I know you're a member of the Thursday group. Dr. Laura's group is fairly new. These are both ladies only, so if there's a lady in your office, if you're not a lady, there's ladies in your office and you want to send them to one of these groups, you can. Is anybody in here from Dr. Laura's group? Okay, because like I said, they're very new. They've met twice now. Can you talk about Stacy's group?
Yes, I'm Coletta Hackenworth, and we started our Ladies Leads group just a little bit over a year ago now. And I think we have 16 members, is that correct? So we have 16 members, and we're still growing, and we've same thing as Jeff said, we're looking to build relationships with each other so that we know how to refer to you as a business. But we do a lot of fun things too, and that one thing that we've really concentrated on lately is if the chamber has like a ribbon cutting, we sometimes even just change our meeting a little bit and we'll go support that, and we still network there. But we honor each other's time too. We know we have a certain amount of time that we just spend at our own businesses as well. So I think we've done great in our year building and have some great relationships that we've built as women. No offense to all you guys, but something just a little different there.
So the smaller groups like that really help with I talked earlier about knowing how to help each other. And when you hear somebody say they need this or they need that, the smaller groups kind of gives you that smaller group of people where you can kind of remember what all they have to offer and how to help them out and how to always have them in the back of their head when somebody asks you about that. So then on to the networking groups. Like I said, they're a little bit different there. If you're in a networking group, you can be in as many different groups as you want to be. They are, there's the young professionals, and then there's also the business builders group, which is a new group. The young professionals, I'm going to have Tony talk about that.
So we developed our young professionals to kind of empower